Yo, we're gonna illegally record Target and show you all these prices, dude. Fun fact, Target actually has really good grocery prices. In fact, I don't know how they make a profit because it's so cheap. I don't know if they lower the groceries lower just to get people in here, but the groceries here are actually good and they're hella cheap. Like, it's the cheapest groceries besides Aldi's, except the quality is actually closer to like Giant Eagle, except like, so anyways, I don't like saying Giant Eagle has good quality, but you know, but Target, y'all, $3 for this salad, right? It's not bad at all, honestly. 6.5 ounces, you get some meat, some cheese. Now, you get that seed oil dressing, which, you know, that's absolute garbage for the human body, but, you know, it's edible. Edible. But other than the seed oil and the dressing, this is a pretty good deal, honestly, and everything here, honestly, is. I really have nothing negative to say, which is rare. In fact, they got this right here. You get prosciutto, salami, capicola. You get 6 ounces. It's actually reduced. Wait a minute. Hold up, let me get this wrong. Wait a minute. No, $7. Okay, so it's $7 for 2 ounces salami, prosciutto, capicola. Now that's a good deal. That's actually pretty bomb, yo. Rare for me to say something is good, but like I said, Target actually has good grocery prices. If you're trying to save money on grocery prices, just go to Target, unless you're by Walmart. I mean, Walmart's like paying, but guys, I like to get this one thing here because I'm a lazy asshole, kind of. I'm not an asshole, but you know what I mean. But this thing here, $2.80, it's 2.5 ounces, but you get prosciutto and you get fontina cheese, which I learned is delicious. And basically, I love these things. Oh, but there's only 2 left. And now there's 0 left because I took the last 2. Now, the only thing is you want to make sure to examine your food before you buy it, because every now and then you get a little mistake. But this looks good. You want to check it for air, you know what I'm saying? Air, what do you call it? Air or something. Just that it doesn't leak air, I guess. Alright, these are good. Make sure the cheese isn't dried out. Make sure they don't have cheese in with the meat or meat in with the cheese, or cheese or meat in with the crackers. They don't make the other one drier or wetter. It happens all the time. But as long as you examine it, $2.80 for 2.5 ounces, that's about, you know, $1 an ounce for decent quality meat. Oh, but then I realized, oops, I almost made a mistake, y'all. Because turns out this here is bad. Look at that meat. It's something, dude. So I almost made a mistake, so that's what you gotta check. We'll put that back. We'll take one, the final one. Also, these are good too, honestly. They're like $3, which is kind of high. And I know. Why don't you just buy crackers and ham and cheese separately at the deli, like a normal person, like an adult? Well, because I like this sweet snack pack where it's like so cool and just makes you feel like a little kid again, you know? So I like this, but for $3, 2.76 ounces, that's about $1 an ounce. That's not bad. That's like, it's food these days. $1 an ounce is reasonable, especially if it's decent quality and it's whole meat. This is whole meat. It's not dried out. We checked the packaging. We checked everything. There's no cheese in with the meat. There's no meat in with the cheese. You gotta examine it every time, because you make one mistake, you go home, you realize, oops, I can't eat this. But alright, guys, that's like $8.50 right there. Not bad. We're gonna keep going. But like I said, man, $1.80 for a yogurt, that's totally reasonable. Or $1.90, whatever. Stuff's bomb. And yeah, I guess that's it for here. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I used to get Lunchables for like the longest time, because the Lunchables here are only $2. You can't, that's $2, so that's like 1.5 ounces, 1.4 ounces for $1. That's the cheapest weight price you could get for something like this. But the thing is, unless you go to Aldi's. Actually, Aldi's Lunchables are more expensive than here. Actually, these are the cheapest Lunchables, even compared to Aldi. But the reason I stop buying Lunchables is because they're just always all messed up. I want to say the F word, but I won't because there's kids nearby. But the thing with the cheese and the meat and the cheese, they keep making these mistakes. The robots keep putting the meat with the cheese with the meat, the cheese with the crackers, the meat with the crackers. So you're gonna get something that's either like wet or dry that should be the opposite. So if that makes sense. But yeah, man, something about Lunchable Company, the quality just isn't there, man. Because I used to get these nachos, man, just a few years ago. I like the flavor. The flavor is good. But lately, every time I get this, they put salsa with the cheese. They put the cheese in the salsa. You know what I mean? And even if I can't see it, I'll buy it. And then I realize, oops, there's salsa in with the cheese. Oops, there's cheese in with the salsa. And, so I just stopped buying them, unfortunately. But I used to, go hard on these, but I just can't trust it anymore. Like I said, Target grocery prices are very good, like $3 for a 7.2 ounce. What a strange weight, 7.2. It's almost like it goes down every time you look at it. But anyways, $3 for 7.2 ounce of Skittles, or they're littles. I don't even know what that is. I guess they're smaller. I don't know. But that's a good deal, dude. I mean, is it poison? Yes, but the deal is good. If you must consume poison, buy it here. It's cheaper. But obviously, these Kinder Buenos are always hella expensive, but they lowered it to $4.20. Oh, $4.19. Man, if it was $4.20, I would have bought it. But since it's $4.19, that's God telling me just don't buy this. But no, really though, for real, this is a great deal. 5.7 for Kinder Buenos for $4.19. That's a hella good deal, dude. I love Kinder chocolate, but I don't know, man. I'm not, whatever. I just, I don't know. Try to get something else. Let's see what else is good here. All right, now this isn't Target's fault. This is Trump's fault. You know what I mean? These chocolates here. Nah, I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that facetiously. This really is like Trump's fault, straight up. His administration, because this is a Lind 3.5 ounce dark dark chocolate for $5.89. That's not Target's fault, guys. It's not Target's fault. Don't blame Target. Don't blame Target. It's the administration's fault. It's the tariffs' fault, because this used to be $1 less here, literally a year ago. So, Target, they price their stuff reasonably, but they can only do so much when you got a crazy, out of control administration run by billionaires that literally don't give a flying F about us. But this Ferrero Rocher for $3.69, that's actually a really good deal. And Giant Eagle, this costs like $4.50 or some. Everything is like $1 more in Giant Eagle. That's around $4 here. So yeah, one of the few times I can say something good, definitely just go to Target for groceries. If they have what you need, it's the best place, because Aldi quality sucks. Now, once again, this is not Target's fault. Target did nothing wrong. But you see how this says made in Turkey? You want the ones that are made in Canada. Those are the good ones. The ones made in Turkey, they just don't taste the same. And I had to go on a huge rabbit hole for like an hour to figure that out. Basically, when you're buying Sour Patch Kids, you have to check where they're made. It's random. It could be Canada, it could be Turkey. If it's Canada, it's fire, as we all know. If it's Turkey, it's subpar. You're going to be like, why are these melted and what's wrong with them? It's because they're from Turkey, that's why. Here we go. This is what I was talking about right here. Made in Canada. You see that? You get the ones over there for $1.50. They're made in Turkey. They're subpar. You get this one that's made in Canada. It's not because the package or the type of candy. It's just literally random every time. You got to check every single time. They give us different items but claim like they're the same thing, but they're not. Because the ones made in Turkey don't taste as good, and their texture is all weird too. But the Canadian one, that's good. You see that? That's good. Let me check this one. Oh, made in Canada. That's what you want. All right, last thing. This $3.79 deviled egg potato salad is a lifesaver, dude. This thing keeps me alive, yo. Check this out. About 3 servings per container. You got some protein. You got probably not 15 grams, probably like 13 grams of protein. potatoes, hard cooked eggs. First ingredient, potatoes. Second ingredient, hard cooked eggs. You have more eggs in here than you do in the potato salad, like way more. That's why there's a little bit more protein in there. Yeah, this stuff keeps me alive.